Well, Gary, a happy man today, and I've got to say, this didn't look like a team anywhere near the bottom of a division.
Oh, I'm happy. Obviously, come down to Somerset and Airdrie flying at the top of the league. We were in for a real difficult game. We're at the bottom of the league because we hadn't been winning games. Although we hadn't been playing that badly in them, we hadn't been producing results. Today we've come here for a difficult game, and credit to the lads. Even going behind with 10 minutes to go, the character they showed and the spirit they showed, I'm delighted with.
It looked like you were going to do this last week, 3-2 up with was it 4 minutes into the next game? Half of
last week we conceded an equaliser, and in the 94th minute. And although we come all the way to point, it really felt like a 3-0 defeat, to be honest with you. Today, it's the opposite feel for me. It's a bit of relief we get our first victory, obviously, but in the manner we've done it, the mood in the camp and the feeling between the management staff tonight is completely opposite to what it was last week.
Do you put the victory down to your genius of bringing on young Jamie Bain there? Because a fantastic goal from him.
It was a great header. And actually, when he scored it, he was in the wrong position as he set up for the set piece. But he's put in when we'll not get on too much for that.
No. Excellent play. Is it Ben Richards, Everton? Looks really solid. Where did you get that lad?
Ben's a big lad. He's a big, strong lad. He played in the conference in England last year. He's come up and signed for Partick Thistle. And through Scott Patterson, who was my assistant at Livingston, has loaned him out to us for. Hopefully it's for the course of the season, and he's a talent. He's still learning the game, but he is an asset to our squad at the moment.
You've also got Luca Gasparato on now. There's a bit of confusion. It was announced that Proctor had scored, but your team seemed to think it was him that's got his second goal in 2 weeks.
I've absolutely no idea. Yeah, that's correct in saying that. Luca scored a goal last week. If he scored again this week, that's 2 in 2 weeks. And again, he had another one, a chest and a volley for the edge of the box. It skimmed the top of the bar. So yeah, he's a definite threat when he goes up into the opposition penalty box.
I said it right at the beginning of this. This just does not look like a team that should be down there near the bottom. And you've seen in your last 2 games up to this, when there's been a gradual building up to this. This has got to be the chance for you to springboard forward.
Well, hopefully, I've said to in the press that hopefully today's result was a catalyst for the kick on and move on, and we take that in the next week. It's one result. We're not getting overexcited. We've got hard games coming up, but as I'm saying, we're taking one game at a time, and now today's finished. We've won 3-2, which is great, but we now look forward to next week, home game against Watford.
Well, the disappointment's written large across your face today, Marco, after that.
Aye, it's one of the games when we didn't play great. It was all, we thought it was going to be a win ugly shout when we got to 2-1. Got ourselves in front with 2 good goals actually. Mark Campbell's finish is really good. It's definitely a centre-half finish, and indeed scores a great goal out of nothing. Great talent, great strike in the bottom corner, and at that point you think we're going to win the game. We're hoping to do a wee bit of professional see out, and we didn't. We let them back in it and conceded a lot of possession to them, and the fact that we won't get corners and set pieces and free kicks and stuff like that. Ultimately we got punished and end up for it.
I know you're a man who doesn't like to make excuses for things, but we lost Campbell and Murphy, your centre defenders, and the troubles that caused us in the second half were there to be seen.
Well, there you are. You're 2 dominant centre halves, and they've been fantastic for us since the start of the season. And I think any team that loses 2 players like that are going to struggle. We thought we'd got away with it a wee bit. We're going 2-1 in front, but Peter Murphy and Martin Campbell were playing the last 10 minutes of that game. I think we've seen it uncomfortable, but it's not to be. We've got to deal with that. If these things happen, that's why you've got a squad. And it's just disappointing when most of the game there. Even when it went to each, you can see it coming. And that's a hard one, especially the side. It's very, very difficult to go and fix that, because you kind of go and not really get into going through, and it would be that dominant type. And you've just got to go and deal with the set pieces and the corners at that point. That's the way we want to win the game.
And as you say, very disappointed that last goal, man standing in his own right in the middle, one of the smallest men on the pitch, and just no one to challenge him at all.
To be fair, he was picked up, but he's peeled off the back of somebody. I actually don't know who it is. I only went to see the DVD, and it was a great header, but we shouldn't have been in that position at 2-1 up with 10 minutes to go. We should be able to see it. not done it. Again, I've spoke to the guys, but the good teams can go and win games when they don't play well, and we need to get that in our locker. Very little between the top and the bottom in this league. Airdrie have proved that if they won a game this season, it's still good enough to come and beat us. And that's what the guys need to be at the first minute to 90th minute to win games. And there was lulls in the game when we didn't do great, and there was times when we did play well. So it's got to be better than that. It's got to be better than that if we want to win games, and if we want to put a serious challenge in. These are the type of games that you've got to win. And we've done it, so we just need to dust ourselves down and go and get a reaction next week and win up at Peterhead.
It's a difficult journey, it's a long journey up there, also a terrible one if you come back down the road if you haven't done well.
We're going to go up on Friday, do the professional thing, go stay away and prepare right for it, which is great. Guys can make sure that they're well rested come the Saturday. It's just we're going to have Mark Campbell might not be fit and Peter Murphy probably will not be fit, so it's we're trying to make sure we've got the right team in the pitch up there. They've obviously got their problems, they get 3 sent off today, so we'll have our troubles to seek anyway, so it's up to us to just go and recover for the day, make sure training's right Tuesday, Thursday, and then we'll get a reaction and get the game next week.
You've got this big boost coming up with going full time. That's been announced in the papers just now. You've always said to me that being able to work with players during the week, we can take a step forward. I take it you're really looking forward to this.
The full-time thing is, we're not going to be a full-time like performance. We're not going to have 25 players, 24 players in every single day. We've got the minimum of 12 players now, and it's summer to start. We've got to go in there and get that in place, and then further down the line we can get the full-time like these other clubs have. So we're still a bit behind the likes of performance, but it's great that we can go and work with these younger players and hopefully make their game knowledge a little bit better, because there's only a couple of instances a day with a couple of players that you know that you can go and help if you have a little bit more time there. And that's what full time's all about. We'll be fitter, we'll be stronger, and hopefully have better game knowledge, and we'll see the benefits of the other side.